with the wrist, boy. 0-200 real quick. Real quick.
Live from Los Angeles, we proudly bring you the Clippers at the Staples Center. This is the first game in the Warriors road trip. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
This team has already played well, and it really believes that it can get business taken care of on the road, too. So they don't have any worries when they go away from home.
Not yet, in any way, but that could change if the first few games of this road trip don't go according to plan. It served them very well to start things off on the right foot here, though, today.
Now Golden State's starting five. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Curry is out there with three, and it's Serafin in at the 5 spot. Now here's Paul. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
On defense, Golden State. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Yeah, they got that second chance by virtue of forcing the overtime, and then things really swung in their favor after that.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Paul. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Johnson's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Nurkic kicks to Green. Nurkic against Johnson. Nurkic can't hit. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul dishes to Cantor. Here's Johnson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Serafin. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Defensively, that possession. Better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Doc Rivers. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Paul, following the miss by Draymond Green. Cantor's shot is off. Paul against Nurkic. Green, the pass to Nurkic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And the Clippers making a change here. Porter's checked in. Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Curry. Thompson against Porter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Suns.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Nurkic in at shooting guard. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Kevin Serafin. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
That's good.
They're extremely lucky to have the lead here. They were bothered by the defense in the first quarter. It was harassing them a bit and threw them off rhythm. Shooting only around 25% from the field right now.
Paul against Curry. There's a screen by Cantor, and the wide open shot from Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Porter in the corner. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
There's a screen by Cantor. They get the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Nurkic kicks to Green. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That's good from Green. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Mitch McGarry. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Clippers trail. Porter dishes to Cantor. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic had a nice performance. He ended with 17 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. This performance was just the latest in a string of performances for his team as they have been playing well of late. Guys?
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, G.A.?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Pass to Serafin. Green kicks to Nurkic. Back to Green. Excellent D from Cantor.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one's good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now. Kevin, that's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Nurkic kicks to Serafin. There's the triple. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Paul outside. Johnson the screen. Redick for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Only
one's good. 15 points for Freak.
and started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Dishes it to Redick. Fires from deep. Can't hit. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
And finished off by Nurkic.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Paul kicks to Redick. The Warriors pull it in. Nurkic with it. With 2 seconds left. And he lays it straight in. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Clippers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. But I'm trying to force it on offense. Good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
All right, listen closely, men. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game. Continue to have smart possessions. Let's keep the turnovers to a minimum. That was a big boost to our offense.
On the flip side, I liked what I saw out of us on D. There was good communication. Keep talking and cooperating, just like that.
Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. All right, guys, let's get out there.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. He's got 19 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. That team's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Enes Kanter is out there with Griffin. And it's Johnson in at the three, the small forward. And the call goes against Wesley Johnson. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Nurkic. Kicks to Iguodala. Puts it up from 12. Nurkic can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 3. Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Nurkic kicks to Iguodala. Curry against Paul. Runner in the lane. Green with the block. Move it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Redick passes to Johnson. No luck. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Finished off the break. Curry's got his first points of the night.
tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Timeout. Starting.
For the Clippers, Mitch McGary's checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Crawford in. Los Angeles leading by 7. Outside Griffin. Griffin a screen on Thompson. Willis the pass to Griffin. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Three-pointer. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Curry. 22 points for Freak.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Griffin sets the screen for Reddick. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Clippers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Back to Curry. He dishes it to Nurkic. 5 to shoot. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now the feed to Reddick. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Reddick's got 5 points now in the quarter. Warriors trail by 11. And here's Nurkic. 22 points for him. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Freak. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Clippers ahead. They lead by 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Curry is out there with Freak, and it's Serafin in at the center position. Green dishes to Serafin. No good from 11 feet. Los Angeles leading. By 9. Johnson kicks to Kanter. There's Crawford with the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Golden State moving the ball around. Iguodala the pass to Nurkic. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a factor as well.
Jeremy Lin. He's checked in for the Warriors. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
And that one falls for Jamal Crawford. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Nurkic against Paul. Nurkic dishes to Iguodala. Green kicks to Iguodala. Here's Nurkic. No good from outside.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Serafin. Back to Nurkic. Knocked loose. Paul with the steal. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Draymond Green pulls it in.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And Iguodala, no good on that one. Clippers leading by 9. Paul kicks to Johnson. Back to Paul, and it's Crawford, top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Nurkic, the pass to Green. Green, the screen. Nurkic kicks to Lin. Offline with his 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Griffin. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Some good play from Griffin in this one. He has 14 points and the 2 nice steals as well. Passing and free throws, those are 2 areas where you love to get production.
And I like the fact that he's been a positive player all day. Hasn't had a lot of errors in the game.
Serafin kicks to Nurkic. Clock at 6. Goes up again. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Griffin's got his sixth rebound on the night. Johnson outside. Here's Cantor. Nice D from Nurkic.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation. Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
dishes to Cantor to the middle. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Porter is checked in for Los Angeles. Credit comes. In for Jamal Crawford. The Warriors also with a sub. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Jeremy Lin. Nurkic kicks to Green. Nurkic against Paul. Here's Seraphin. And that one's good.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
That free throw good from Seraphin. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Paul kicks to Griffin. The fader. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson passes to Nurkic. Fires the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Los Angeles leading by 8. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter. Griffin dishes to Cantor. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Cantor drops them both.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Enes Kanter. 8 rebounds, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Nurkic kicks to Green. Pulls it up. And the shot is long.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
There's a screen by Cantor. Out to the right wing. Banked in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 12.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Some nice passing by Golden State here.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Clippers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, Greg, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This is